Good morning class. In today's class we will try to understand about a new topic. We are going to enter into the unit 4, that is enterprise growth strategies. As the word implies, enterprise means any business. It could be sole proprietor partnership, any business. Okay. Growth. Growth means trying to expand, trying to become better than what you were before. Growing is that is what is the meaning of growth, na? Right. Increase in revenue is also an implication of growth. Now strategies. What are all your plans? How will you grow? So unit 4 talks a lot about the enterprise growth strategy. Okay. Okay. Now we'll try to understand the learning objectives in this topic. What are all the learning objectives in this topic? The first objective is, see, one of the fundamental ways of expanding or growing in any business is through franchise. You can do franchise. So explain about franchise and what are all the different kinds of franchise and what are all the documentation required for franchising. All concepts related to franchise is what you will learn in this topic. Then you will try to understand how growth can also happen through mergers and acquisition, the different kinds of mergers, the different kinds of acquisitions, consolidation, amalgamation, all those concepts you will learn in this area. And then the types of mergers, as I told you. Then there is another concept called concept of value chain, in which Porter's generic value is included. I will be teaching you for this year, academic year. But as far as I am concerned, this is not this topic is a little eliminated from the text. But still I will be teaching you and you will be learning for this academic year. Then coming to the key terms. We have franchise, franchisee, franchising, acquisition, merger, amalgamation, consolidation and conglomerate merger. Different kinds of mergers basically. You also have keywords like operation manual, etc. So many words are there which you will learn. But if you write these keywords in the notes, that is more than enough. Now we will try to understand this word. We will try to understand this word. We already saw enterprise. What is an enterprise? We have seen in the second unit. What are the different kinds of enterprise? Cooperative, sole proprietorship, partnership that we have seen. Today's class we will focus on this area. What is the meaning of growth? Okay? So we will try to understand about growth concept, how growth happens. See students, what is growth? This word is very, very important. It is impossible for any entrepreneur to attain 1 lakh profit in the first month and be stable with that 1 lakh throughout his lifetime. There will be ups and downs in the business. The business may go up, the business may come down. There will be up and down in business. Growth is an inevitable factor for any entrepreneur because an entrepreneur always seeks challenges. He loves challenges. That is what is the meaning of an entrepreneur, na? We have seen in grade 11 also. So an entrepreneur is a person who always seeks challenges. Challenges may be small, challenges may be big, but he seeks challenges in order to attain more of profit. Profit itself is not sufficient. You have to grow. Right? Now how do you grow? Now growth can happen, when we talk about growth can happen in two ways. That is either internal or you can grow external. These are the two ways in which growth can happen. Just a second. Adu off it. Right. So growth can happen in two ways. Either it can happen internal growth or external growth. When we talk about internal growth is increasing the production capacity. Increasing the production. A hike in production. A hike in replacement. Replacement of old machines. Old machines can be replaced with new ones. You can employ more people into your organization, more labor. You can set up, internally you can renovate, you can change the interiors, you can show growth within the internal structure of the organization. Just a second. Adu off. Right. So the growth can happen internally with production, with replacement of old machinery with the new machinery. All these five are good examples of how internal growth happens. Increase the number of employees, increase the number of computers inside your organization, number of air conditions, whatever is a kind of growth. Internal growth is referring limited to the borders or boundaries of an organization. Now external growth happens in various ways. Now for your syllabus you have two important ways, students. One is franchise. Either you can go with franchise or you can go with M&A, that is mergers and acquisition. In this chapter we will be focusing on franchise, mergers and acquisition, right? So again I am repeating, this is unit 4. In unit 4 we are trying to understand how an entrepreneur grows his business, how growth happens to him. Now growth can happen in two ways. Either growth can happen internally or externally. If you are talking about internal growth is something that is happening within the boundaries of the enterprise. So it could be production, it could be replacement of old machinery with new, etc., etc. But when we talk about external growth happens because of either it could be because of franchise or it could be mergers and acquisition. Now the question is, what is a franchise? What is merger? What is acquisition? This we will learn in the next class, right? So I just gave you a briefing about, the entrepreneur who seeks more challenges is seeking for more profit and seeking for, thereby ending up seeking more growth. Right, that growth will happen in two ways, internal and external. Internal within the boundaries, external when you go beyond your boundaries, beyond your physical existence, that it can be possible through franchise and M&A. Right, and what is a franchise and what is M&A, we'll learn in the next class. Okay, thank you and have a fantastic day.